dear ones, you just reached your favorite faith coach over here at A Talk with T. Over here at A Talk with T, we talk about everything from love to money and everything in between. So it's been a while since I did a long form video. I've just been uploading shorts. But here's the thing. This is what I want to talk to you all about real quick. I'm on my lunch and I only have a few minutes left. When you want something to happen, right, you have to be very clear and very concise on what it is that you want. You have to tell God exactly what you want. And I know what somebody going to say, oh, but it's God's will. God want to see what you're working with. You got to give God something to work with. Here's what I'm talking about. About a year and a half ago, I applied for a supervisor's position at my job. When you apply for a job at for my county, it takes a very long time. In the interim, I was thinking, because I was so inundated with the work, like it was just getting to be too much. And I enjoyed what I was doing. I did. However, it was just too much. And it was too much. It was getting to be just too much. It was like the work was never ending. And nothing you did for me was getting me ahead. Times I thought, oh, wow, I could see my way clear. Like, I'm good right now. I'm good this week. No, it was just too much. Okay. So I put in for that position, but it just seemed like it was taking too long. So I started applying for other jobs, right? I started applying for other jobs. I get hired at a job that was paying more than what I was working in the old position, a county over. So I'm like, that's cool. I saw the position came with an office. Might not mean much to other people, but I do kind of like working alone. Not like where I am now out on the floor. Well, was. Here's the thing. I had to wait a very long time, and I was going through so much, feeling like God forgot. But let me circle back to setting your intention. I get hired a county over. I would have been doing something that I know I would have been good at, because I am good at working with people, helping people. I said to myself one day while I was waiting for my start date with the other job, I said, T, do you really want to go drive that far? It's not far, but like I get to work in under 20 minutes. Do you want to drive that drive? No. And I just started checking off some other things. What is it that you really want? I said to myself, I asked myself, well, T, what you want? Myself said, I really want the supervisor position. And then everything in me says, so then sit tight. And that's what I did. I had to sit tight. But I set my intentions. I was clear and concise on what it was I wanted. I wanted the supervisor position at my job. One, because I already got 14 years in. Two, I ain't want to rock the boat with no pension and all that other stuff. Because that new job had 401k. So I'm like, shoot, I'm vested in my pension. I can get here. I can take my grandbaby to school. And the supervisor position paid more than that new position in the county over. So now, upon waiting for this position, I had to wait for a test. First of all, they tried to tell me I couldn't take the test. I had to fight civil service to take the test. I took the test. I passed the test. Only 4 of us at my job passed it, and for some, I came in number 4 because they had this whole section about scheduling, and it was just it had too many tabs on my brain open, so I eeny, meeny, miny, moe each one of those answers. I eeny, meeny, miny, moe every last section, and it was about 30 questions, but I eeny, meeny, miny, moe every last one of them. So now here you have it, you passed the test. Now you have to wait for personnel to certify that whole list. It was just so much. And I was getting so frustrated because I've got clients calling. I got this egregious supervisor, Suge Knight, who was just kicking my back in. I will not be that type of supervisor. I decree and declare right now, with my YouTube family. I will not be that type of supervisor. But I had to sit tight for a minute, for a good little minute. And there were times I was like, God, I feel like you forgot me. I need you to make this happen. But holler at somebody in the house or wherever you at and say, it's not your timing, but it's all his. And I just had to sit tight. And so I started my supervisor position last Monday. So it's been a full week. And I just promised myself, I'm not going to be like her. I've been setting my boundaries, and that's it. So I'm super excited. I was clear and concise on what it was I wanted. So I just want to tell you today, sit tight. Put it out there what you want. If it's a new car, put it out there. Whatever it is, put it out there. Right? Give God something to work with. Okay? And sit tight. So I'm going to end this video right now. I miss y'all. In the meantime and in between time, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay encouraged. And remember, sit tight. Your thing is coming. Later.